Hello and welcome to our corner of the internet. My name is Maraghost and here are 6 of my favorite EDC and tech items for the month of September. So let's go ahead and get right into it. I've been loving the 12.9-inch M2 iPad Pro. Now don't get me wrong, it's definitely not a laptop replacement, but man, it's just such a pleasure to use. I'm thinking of making a video specifically on the 12.9-inch M2 iPad Pro, but the bottom line is it's lighter, more portable, and more versatile than my laptop. For most of my computing tasks, this thing crushes it. Think things like online shopping, answering emails, web browsing, note-taking, photo editing. All these things, the iPad crushes it. This iPad has been an invaluable asset to me at work and also at school in the fall semester. Now, for more intensive tasks like video editing, I think I'm still going to stick to my laptop. Also, I find that things like spreadsheets or certain web pages, while suitable on the iPad, are definitely more fully featured on a full-fledged laptop or desktop computer. This flashlight has been going with me everywhere, and this is called the Wubin X0 flashlight. Now, flashlights have always been a nice to have and less of a staple in my everyday carry. But ever since Wubin sent this flashlight over, it's just been in my EDC ever since. With a max output of 1100 lumens, it's definitely plenty bright for whatever you need. It's got a magnetic tail cap so you can stick it onto metal surfaces, and one of my favorite things is it's actually got USB Type-C for charging. This light has a 130-hour runtime on moonlight mode and a 15-hour runtime on medium. It also charges in 1.5 hours. Now, while I love the look, I will say that I do have this turn on in my pocket accidentally constantly due to the button. Another issue that I have with this light is that the clip is really stiff and as a result is really hard to clip onto your pants. However, despite these issues, I still find myself carrying this light every day. Real quick guys, if you're enjoying this video, I'd appreciate it if you gave it a like, and if you're really loving it, then maybe consider subscribing. I make videos on bags, everyday carry, and tech, and if any of that interests you, then I think you'll like it here. Alright, back to the video. I hope I'm pronouncing this right, but the AOE Modular Cables set is insanely over-engineered in some good ways, but also some bad ways. I really like this set of cables for its spectacular build quality. The version I have here is braided with Kevlar and nylon, and it can deliver up to 240 watts of power. The selling point of this cable is that it's modular, so it can adjust to different cable lengths and also different cable types, such as USB Type-C or Lightning, which isn't quite as relevant now that the iPhone 15 switched to USB-C, but I digress. While cool in theory, it does take a minute for you to screw everything to your desired length. If I'm being completely honest, it would be faster and much cheaper to just buy different cables at different lengths. Mind you, this is not a cheap cable set, coming in at about $140 at the time of recording. Although I like the cable, the build quality, and the charging speed, I can't quite recommend this to you as it's a little bit gimmicky in its main selling point. I can't believe I waited so long to get the Bellroy Tech Kit. What I like about this kit is its compact size, and the organization feels very considered and thoughtful. The materials feel great too. The leather feels luxurious, the zippers are super smooth, and the recycled outer shell feels sophisticated yet rugged at the same time. The fact that it lays flat makes it super easy to see and access your gear. My main concern is how long the elastic and the cable organizers will last, but we'll see about that when we get there. I think that for $60, this tech pouch delivers excellent value for the money. Alright, I'm gonna skim over this one because I'm unsure how much you guys care about camera gear, but this is the DJI Ronin RS3 Mini. I recently bought this gimbal to get some super smooth shots for more of my bag reviews. The RS3 Mini is a relatively lightweight and feature-packed gimbal. So the reason why I got this gimbal is the camera that I'm currently using and talking to you guys through right now is the Sony a6100. It's a great, relatively budget-friendly camera, but my issue with it is that it doesn't have in-body stabilization. Not only does it not have in-body stabilization, but the lens that I'm using doesn't have optical steady shot. So what that means is when I take footage by hand, it's unbearably shaky to watch. That's why a lot of my footage is taken on a tripod, or if I'm trying to get more dynamic footage, I'll use my smartphone camera. What this gimbal is great for is it lets me get super smooth footage without spending the cash on a new lens with optical steady shot or a new camera body with in-body stabilization. It's allowed me to get shots that were simply not possible before due to the shaky footage. I still have a lot to learn, but this has been a valuable addition to my camera gear. Alright, the Dpi Union Wally bifold is amazing. Don't get me wrong, it's super simple and minimal, but that's why I love it. It's got simple design with intentional and considered features. This wallet is such a pleasure to use due to its super soft and rich leather. Also, the pull tabs are super great for accessing your cards quickly, and they're also secured via a magnet so they're not waving around everywhere. Having a money clip instead of having a dedicated pocket for my cash is great because I don't really carry too much cash to begin with, so this is a great solution for me. It's just so simple, minimal, and thoughtful, and for those reasons it's become one of my favorite wallets. If you enjoyed this video or found it helpful, I would appreciate it if you gave it a like, and if you really loved it, it would be an honor if you subscribed. Also, guys, if you want to see more of me, you can follow me on Instagram at MaraGhost. I'll leave that link down in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll haunt you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Here we go.